Hello and welcome back to what is definitely episode 5 this time. Now I'm pretty sure last time I called the other episode 5 as well, but it was really episode 4. This is really episode 5. Right, we have some stuff to do and I'm going to get on with that without further ado. A couple of things. We firstly need to do the thing I've forgotten to do. Leave it alone for a minute. Which is all of these star bases above our planets need to be upgraded and turned into actual star bases, because at the moment we have forgotten to do that in any way, shape or form, so we are losing out by not having the bonuses which you get for having them. So let's fix that situation, so they will now be built. Donk donk. Should have done that years ago, don't know how I failed to do that. We still have a bit of a problem with consumer goods, which is part of a problem of basically having not quite enough people making consumer goods. Now, we need a second one of these buildings somewhere. And I don't think I've put one anywhere yet, so I'm kind of waiting for this to hit size 10, or this to hit size 10, and then I will put a consumer goods building in one of those, and it will fix everything. Well, it'll fix most things. Oh, crikey. See, this is how far behind I am with the spaceports. I've now just developed the next level, and I haven't even done the first thing. Destroyers! We'll definitely have some destroyer action as well. So, yeah, we have got a few things where we need to catch up and basically fill in some space. So we're going to try and catch that up, because we're just not really functioning very efficiently at the moment as a spacefaring race. We could be doing much better. Let's just go survey. Let's do some survey madness. You've surveyed that. You can't go there because you think it's still dangerous. Let's just go there. Should be able to survey it now. What did I do? Strange. We'll fix that in a minute. Chemical bliss, everyone. But actually, let's try for some technology discovered. Let's try for some quicker research, and let's try for some plasma throwers. Hello. And we will do this. So we'll have finished that one and that one very soon, and that'll be cool. Did you just arrive and realise there's nothing dangerous there? Excellent. Can't survey it because you already have. Right. Survey that. Well done. My colony ship's been built. Yay. Fly down here. And I should have a construction ship. Yay. Cool. So that will be the 4th planet. Yes, we will definitely do alien species procurement, because who doesn't want to get research specimens from all over the place? That would be fascinating. And we promise not to be cruel to them, because we're nice guys. Updated. Now let's just have a see where they are. Complete. Alien procurement, track on map. Right. All of the things which are now flashing. Good, we can get to those, we can get to those. Construction complete. There's 2 up here, but we're not allowed in this. This orange thing means we're not allowed in here. Finding a lot of anomalies, which we're going to probably leave be and come back to. Well done, you've arrived. Build me a thing. Oh. Don't build me anything. Complete. Well done, you've done that instead, that's what I wanted. Survey complete. Yeah, go on then. He just finished the survey, so I've clicked on the do the anomaly straight away because he was right next to it. Otherwise he would have floated away. That would have been silly. Okay, we've got some star bases which can now have modules added to them. So we need an anchorage and a trade hub in both. And there we need an anchorage and a trade hub. Well done. And you, sir, the main starbase, shipyard, that can also now be upgraded to the next level, which will then give us an extra 2 slots and an extra 1 slot here. And then we need to upgrade these again as well, but I'm going to just bide my time. Once these have been built, this fleet... Not fleet... Okay, there's a fleet size limit, but then there's also a naval capacity. The naval capacity will go up, but the fleet size is how many you can control together. That probably didn't make very much sense, but it sort of did to me. Let's get one of these, because more energy is always useful, because we've got one guy unemployed. Who's going to be first at growing? 34, so we just need that to reach 35, and then we can build more civilian industries on the capital. That's probably the best thing to do. They need a robot plant. Or does the capital need a robot plant? Oh god, man, there's a lot of choices. You got, I mean, let's just, from a role-playing point of view, what would you do? I mean, you could basically do anything. There's so many choices. We do need to fix this problem, but it would be also very beneficial to have robots being produced on my capital, because that will increase the amount of time, the speed at which, you know, population goes up. And having extra population means that you can get extra buildings, blah blah. One thing builds onto another. Space Empire. See-through t-shirt. Just noticed I'm still wearing the see-through t-shirt. It's actually not see-through, but you can see the map behind me. Look. Darth Vader's head is particularly the wrong colour.
Construction complete.
I really need to change my t-shirt before I record the next episode. Otherwise you're all going to know that it happens simultaneously.
Construction complete.
And where's the fun in that? Right, he can go do some backtracking.
Complete.
Where's my science ship? Oh, not doing anything.
Survey complete.
Research that. Why is there no resources in this entire place? What a useless star system. Bad star system. Where's my colony ship? Still on the way. So you, sir, when you arrive, save ourselves a bit of time. If you could just go and colonise that planet, thank you very much. The science ship here not doing anything. Ooh, handy. Why are you not doing anything? It's the Caravaneers again. This is a different group. Greetings. What can you offer us? Nothing, because we don't have enough money. Oh! Give us 200 food? Yeah. Sure thing. Take my food. Don't quite know what to do with this construction ship, because we've got, oh crikey, it's all going on. Now look, this is an alien with a kind of moray eel stuck to its brain, because the galaxy is dark and full of terrors. So this is these are hegemonic imperialists who are basically utter horrid people as far as I'm concerned. So we will say we'll cooperate, because that'll surely benefit everyone, but apparently not.
Complete.
They got 3 systems. Let's find out everything we can about them. Are you equivalent? Yes, we are equivalent. Are they unfriendly? Yes. Are they rivaled with people? Yes. Do we hate them? Probably. Should we hate them? Who knows? Okay, so that's still on 34. I think what we will do is get more robots and upgrade that to a capital. And that should solve a lot of problems in the long term. It still leaves us with our short-term problem, but I've still got enough money to effectively buy some more of these and keep us afloat, which I will do. So yes, I didn't know what to do with this construction ship. Let's leave him for a minute. What about this one? He is backfilling. Science ship? Oh, we found some physics. Well done. Carry on exploring. I think maybe you should probably come down here and claim this. Or rather sit in it. Because we don't have enough stuff. Off-world trading company. It's going to give us some more cash. Off-world trading company. It's going to give us some more cash again. That's cool.
Anomaly detected.
It's all happening right now. We've just met somebody else. And they are some sort of prawn. Mutigan Merchant Guild. Hello. Right. Junak Pok is currently near an anomaly, so we're just going to wait until he finishes that, and then we'll press the research button. Let's just go and find out who our other scientists are and if they are still the same great people. There's Jurg, and there's Junak. Now we only had two, didn't we? Who was in charge of the home system? We had a governor, as I remember. I think he was also called Jurg, wasn't he? Ah, no, it was Vikal Van. I don't know. Somebody somewhere must have had a good time with these names, because there's a name list for almost every single type of thing. Look at my starport, isn't that bigger?
Construction complete.
Dum dum dum. That's cool.
Survey complete.
So we can now build some extra stuff here. So what we normally do is a trade hub, just for the cash, and then an additional shipyard, because you're going to get to a point in the game fairly soon where we're going to want to build more than one ship at a time. Now I'm going to dismantle the crew quarters in favour of a fleet academy, because that means all ships will start. It's like having a barracks in Civ. Let me rephrase that. It's like having a barracks in Civ 2. Possibly 3. Maybe 4. And I'm not sure after that point. We'll leave that alone for a minute. And then after that, we will build one of those. Yeah. That's cool. More cash. And people seem to have finished doing stuff, and I was just looking at a bright blue sun for no real reason. So we have probably almost got enough influence to colonise a thing. You're going to go and do that one, aren't you? Build that one. What about up north?
Construction
Let's
complete.
go and grab... Oh, so close.
Construction complete.
Let's go grab that one. Science ship, you have finished. And there's a very hard thing there. We're just going to ignore that for the time being. It's going to go through this nebula, and we will find out what we can up there. Where's the other construction ship? Is he waiting for something? Yes, he's waiting for me to have any cash. Which is fine. Don't have any problem with people waiting for cash. What? Whoa, what? Whoa, 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 hello. No, you're the one supposed to be doing that. I'm gonna do that one. That would have been a bit of a nightmare. Somebody doesn't like me. Oh, it's the Slug Boys. Oh, no, we've met some penguins? Purification Committee, that's always a... Always a slightly worrying name for a race. Hello, we've come to greet you from the Purification Committee. Oh, you don't look like us. Ah, hello. Not ideal. What are you? Xenophobes. Military xenophobes. Fantastic. Fanatical purifiers. Basically, everyone's going to hate these guys. We could learn much from you. What the hell? They consider the free Scruffy Peoples to be one of the great accidents of the galaxy. Should never have been. You're having a kicking. Oh, crikey, right. Who are you? You're the penguins. Right. That's... makes me very glad that I grabbed this planet when I did. Because we are now going to have a terrible bit of border gore. Because that
Technology
is
discovered.
a nightmare. Gee whiz.
Construction complete.
We got plasma throwers, so things are looking up. Let's take some energy grids. No, change my mind. Change. Let's take some combat computers. Really going to need to work on the old space navy now because
Construction complete.
firstly, I want to capture this system off him and nick his gateway. Secondly, I want to get this unexplored wormhole. I like that one as well. And lastly, of course, they are overwhelming in their fleet power, which is not really something you want to see.
Construction complete.
No one likes...
Establishing colony.
Yay! Yeah, go on, do the research. No one likes overwhelming odds. Yeah, go on, build that. You are kind of waiting. You can just do some building. That's fine. Lots of things to juggle. They've grown. Let's turn that into a proper planetary capital. Let's build ourselves some civilian industries. Do I want that? No, I want that here. Civilian industries. And down here, I want one of these. Now, what have we got here? Closer inspection of the platform will be somewhat erratic alien design. Okay. Built for a life form suspended in a rich amount of fluids. Nice. Interesting. Where is it? Okay.
Long updated.
Let's try and repair the weird platform. What do we need to do that? We need a construction ship in orbit. Right. We've got one of those nearby. In fact, we've got two of those nearby.
Construction complete.
Well done. Right. Go in there and do the research project. Cool.
Survey
Done.
complete.
Survey that one. Where are you? You've just done that one. Survey that one. I mean, nobody wants to defend 3 systems against 2. It would be much better if you could have, if we had this one, for example. I mean, this was the ideal one.
Complete.
Because then you can just sit there and turtle up until you don't have to worry about it. Talking about not worrying about things, which I've totally forgotten about, I do need to buy some more minerals. Do that. That'll do. That'll keep us going for a little bit. And we are just in the process now of building the building which will fix that problem, or it will fix most of that problem. Everything is about to get good. Oh, and I have just realised, because this is in a different patch, so to speak, we haven't actually finished colonising it. When I finish colonising this, when this bar is filled up, I will need to stick a new governor down here, because otherwise he'll be ungoverned. No one likes an ungoverned star system. Build a starbase. What are you doing? Waiting. Ooh, found an unexplored wormhole. Cool. You need to get the technology. Once you've got the technology, you can stabilise the wormhole and you can fly through it, and it becomes a sort of a shortcut to somewhere far, far away.
Special project complete.
Handy. It's a solar battery.
Construction complete.
Okay, we got a bit of a wait, but we do need to snag this place.
Construction complete.
We're also going to need to upgrade this place here, this starbase. Effectively, this will become the place where we sit and try and defend. And if we do, when we do, because these guys are going to cause a war.
Survey.
Yeah, go and do that. When they cause a war, we're going to have to defend this place like mad. In actual fact, I'm kind of thinking that flying the fleet down here. No, that's a dumb idea, because this is where the fleet needs to be in order to get upgraded and stuff. We'll fly down there a bit later. Right, we got construction ships not doing anything.
Construction
that's kind of on
complete.
purpose, and you're waiting for influence. What else we got? We've got a science ship not doing anything. You've finished that. That's great. Go there. Survey that. Well done. Grab the physics. How are we doing for tech? What are we researching at the minute? Speeding up some tech, bigger spaceships. We don't have enough money, but show us your wares anyway. Sorry, come back in a bit.
Survey complete. Construction complete.
Need to go and just go sit there. We need to have you got enough?
Construction
No, quite.
complete.
A couple of months. We need to go and have a look at the ship designs in a minute. I think I will do that probably. Hey, that's been almost fixed. We'll do that in a minute, the ship designs, just to see if we've got enough stuff to actually design proper ships. I think I'm going to wait for the destroyers first, just because there's not a lot of point equipping plasmas on corvettes.
Log updated.
So they've left a spaceship that's going to fall into a sun. And what do we need to fix it?
Construction complete.
We need a construction ship, and I do believe we may have one of those flying around not doing very much.
Technology discovered.
He's just waiting there to do that. He's up north, so it's this one. So I'm just going to fly this guy over here. He can quickly do the search, which would hopefully give me some fresh tech. And there's the destroyers like we wanted. We've made contact with some people, and they have feathers coming out of their heads, and they're ruthless capitalists. So that's going to end well.
Construction complete.
Let's just stop it a minute while I make a decision. Let's do that. Because it's cheap and cheerful. Did you finish? Yes, you did. You need to go and do the research project. You're waiting for the next load of stuff. You're claiming that one with its solar mirror. I'm going to claim these ones as well. That's cool. Let's have a look at the situation log for a minute. Okay, we've got to do that. That can be done anytime. 6 months worth of Unity. Energy needs to be plus 20. It's on 6. That's not going to happen. And we haven't done any species yet, but we will get around to doing those. What have we done L cluster wise? Probably, yeah, okay, 2 out of 7. Fair enough. It's all going alright. I was going to do something with spaceships. Right. I don't want an auto one. What we want is a gunship with probably a bit more gunship, and then we will go plasma, and we will go coil gun, and then we will auto complete and realise I need to do more research because this is fairly woeful. But that'll do for a time. We might as well call it Jal Vocal. Why the hell not? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. While we are here, we will go for the little thing and stick a plasma cannon on that as well, because why the hell not? Auto-complete so it gets better shields. Save. Done. Okay. That's all good. Oh yeah, new starbase. Anchorage and trade hub, and you done you. That's fine. How much? I think probably that one down south needs to be upgraded first because that's going to be in a war zone before too long. And then I think the other thing we need to do is just actually go to this shipyard and to build some of these destroyers. 5 if we can afford them, and that will 4. Destroyers cost 2 each, and we've got currently 8 points spare, so we will just do 4. Unpause.
Anomaly detected.
That's nice. Where's that? I'll come back to it in a minute. Oh, ooh, it's a tropical world. Gotta have that.
Construction complete.
Well done.
Technology discovered.
Wow, everything's going on. And we've got combat computers, that's good news. Let's have that. Do we want that? 34 months, do we want that? I think we probably... That's 60, that's like 5 years. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. Speed everything up. You, sir, need to fly over here and wait. Actually, why? In fact, might as well build some things while we're waiting. You are on permanent standby and will remain on permanent standby until we have finished everything up there, because this is much more important down south. Cool. Who's this? Who's closed their borders? Oh, it's the mega church. The ruthless capitalist mega church. I mean, let me just repeat those. Ruthless capitalist mega church. I mean, we need to free these people from their unfortunate beliefs, because they're clearly wrong. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Everything's fine. Except for the ruthless capitalist megachurch. And also the fanatical purifiers who seem to be living next door to them. Yay! Yay! What's that give me? That gives me all manner of goodness. And one of these.
Survey complete.
Just going to pause it while I read all of these for a minute. So we can do something which will help us if we start capturing other people's citizens. So that might be useful. That is quite useful, but not relevant to us right now. That's always useful because the edicts are somewhere over here. So all of these things, you can, having these last longer is great because they cost quite a lot. So I mean, we don't even have enough to do quite most of these things. But you could, for example, spend cash to get all of these things and have them last, instead of however long, 12 years, it's going to last 50% more or whatever that was. So that's kind of handy. Transcendent learning is always useful. Shared destiny. Yeah, Imperial Prerogative is not at all us, although it is useful because it will allow you to have more. Master of Nature is ace. It used to be a kind of a no-brainer, and you would go for Master of Nature almost straight away because it used to do something slightly different. It used to make all of the blockers, like the weird jungly things, you could get rid of them basically for free. It was brilliant, but they changed it because it was a little bit unfair. So now what it does is it makes your planets 2 districts bigger, which is still very cool. One vision, all very, very cool. It's good if you're having bringing everything together as a sort of a unified nation. Cast the Void. We've got 4 out of 6, so do we really need an extra 5? Not particularly. That's useful. But once again, quite warlike. And I don't really want to be particularly warlike. I think Mastery of Nature. I think Mastery of Nature. Do I? Yeah. Because we haven't cleared that many blockers, so 33% is going to be 33% of everything, so that's kind of handy. I've just realised this episode has gone on a little bit too long, so I am going to draw it to a close, and since I've already got it paused, that seems like a fairly good time to do that. So we are now fairly big, and we are also, I mean, if we can get round to this planet, then great. If we can get that one, then even better. But we'll have to wait because we've got a little bit of a influence dilemma. So that's cool. We can backfill in all of these. So they're ours. We don't have to worry about those. This will be ours in a minute. All of this area is going to be ours. We're going to claim all of this stuff. So that means we will have a natural wormhole, which might lead somewhere. Who knows? It might lead to this one, which would be, not that one, that one. Which might be a little pointless, but if it led to that one, it would be fantastic. We have found a cluster of enemies, so that's useful. And when I say enemies, what I mean is people we need to save. So we've got these people who really need saving, and we've got these people who really need saving really, really badly. But they probably will kill these people before we get a chance to save them from their terrible megachurch ways. That's exciting. And in the meantime, these guys have spread out nicely and they've taken over all of this space, which is fantastic, because these are our buddies. And these people apparently are now... Well, they weren't allowed to be our rival, but I don't know why, because they seem to be successfully rivaling other people, including the brain slug people, who also need to be rescued from their terrible fanatic authoritarian ways. So anyway, it looks like we got a promising massive space war coming up, probably in around about 100 years' time on about 3 different fronts. But we'll see how the galaxy develops, and we can look forward to all of that happening in the future. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope I will see you again next weekend for episode 6. Cheers now. Take care. Bye bye.